the start of this game. Cold and rainy conditions, the forecast for today's game between the UAB Blazers and the Vikings. And here come the Vikings. The season is almost over as these two Conference USA teams prepare to do battle. I'm Brad Nessler, and joining me are my two cohorts, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. The Blazers may be overmatched and could have an ugly game on their hands. Any thoughts, Kirk?
There's no question about it. This one's going to be pretty ugly. UAB has spent all week trying to figure out how they're going to slow this running back down. Well, Lee, in my opinion, they could have spent all year. It still won't matter. He's going to have a big day and a big win.
Kirk, I agree with you 100%. The home team.
Thanks, guys. Let's head down to the field. The two teams are lined up for the coin toss. We'll see how this game plays out as they get ready for the opening kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Rodgers fields it in the end zone.
Explain something. You got two guys back there. One guy's supposed to do the catching. The other guy's supposed to do the directing. Where's the guy that's supposed to tell him, should you run it out of the end zone or not?
Well, Coach, he was there. He just didn't have much direction to give him that time.
UAB sets up in the eye. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line needs to do a better job up front of opening the hole for the running back.
Look at how dominant they've been on defense.
Well, I'll tell you, as an offense, you've been pretty successful if you can even sniff the end zone against these guys.
Whoa, they're one of the best in the country. Just look at those numbers.
It's a bad snap. Here comes the pressure. Eaton drops the ball. 3rd and 12 coming up on this one. Ball on their own 12. The Blazers set up in the gun. Drops back to pass. Pressure coming. And he can't get away from the pressure. He grabbed a hold of the quarterback and would not let go.
Well, he's able to slip right through a crack in the line and get a big sack.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. He gets it away. Bush fields it at the 38. The coverage was there. That prevented a big return. They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. The Vikings come out in the ace formation. There he goes. The 10. Touchdown! Great play call there. They designed that play specifically for the halfback, and boy, did it pay off.
They had everything working on that play, guys. The line created a good push, the back picked the right hole, and the defense wasn't there to make the tackle. Next thing you know, you got a touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. Less than 2 to go in our first quarter of play. The score, the Vikings 7, UAB nothing. Jones ready to kick. Here's the kick. Gibbs takes it at the 4. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
Jones options out. Now he pitches it. And he's taken down. They get about 5 yards from the halfback.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd down and 5. Ball on the 29. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Jones running the option. And he's stopped behind the line. He didn't really have a chance on that play.
Boy, guys, how about the defense on this play? They sniffed that play out from the start.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 27. UAB goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. Steps up. And down he goes. And the punt team will come out. It's 4th down. Avery gets it off. Bush takes it to the 45. And he comes up with a solid return on the play. They'll start this drive at the 47-yard line. Bush is a deep back as they line up in the I. Got some open field. Sheds a tackler. Colbert brings him down. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job of reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
They line up in an I. Big opening. Colbert with a takedown at the 3. Did I hear somebody say Heisman?
That might have been me, Brad. I get excited when I see this kid run the football. He's a superstar.
And guys, with that run, he's now rushed for over 2,500 yards this year.
Did you say 2,500 yards?
That's right, Coach. This guy better book a flight to New York for the Heisman Trophy presentation right now.
Well, he's got my vote.
Mine too.
Let's see if they can punch this one in. And they're in. Touchdown.
Kirk, that was his second touchdown of the day. What else can we expect from him?
Well, I'd bet on at least a couple more touchdowns for starters. He looks like he's really come to play here in the first half.
And he hits the PAT. So down to just a few seconds left in the first quarter with a score. The Vikings 14, UAB nothing. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Rodgers fields it in the end zone. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
Gibbs, the ball carrier. Ewing brings him down. The running back gets 2 on the carry. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 19. And we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score. The Vikings 14, UAB nothing. It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 19-yard line. The Blazers line up with 5 receivers. Jones drops back. He steps up. And they couldn't hook up on that one. There was not a soul open there.
He threw into double coverage because it was an obvious passing down, and the defense knew the pass was coming.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 19. It's a full house backfield. They'll run the option. A lateral. And he's going to lose yards on this one.
Yeah, that time the defense was swarming to the ball and really didn't allow this tailback any room to run.
They send out the punting unit. Didn't get all of that one. Bush fields it at the 42. Picked up some good, solid yardage on that return.
Yo, that's not good for the old net punting average either.
They'll set up shop at the 27. The Vikings come out in the ace formation. He picked up big yardage on that run.
Oh, this is great blocking up front. Nice job of holding on to their blocks, allowing him to break through for some big yards.
1st and 10. Ball on the 16. Bush lines up in the deep back. I formation. Steps up in the pocket. And it's knocked down. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. The Vikings come out in a 2 tight end set. Bush will run it again. Ward with a takedown at the 12-yard line. About 4 yards on the counter to the halfback. 3rd and 6. Ball on the 12-yard line. Two tight end set. Got some open field. And he gets the touchdown. And he's already over the 100-yard mark with that run.
And he's made it look so easy. He's going through, around, and on top of this defense with no problem.
He really has. At this rate, he could easily be looking at 200, maybe even 300 yards rushing today.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 2 minutes left in the second quarter, our score, the Vikings 21, UAB nothing. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And this one's a short kick. Gibbs takes it to 15. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll go to work at the 33-yard line. The Blazers line up with 4 wideouts. Jones on first down, and he can't hang on to it. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 33. They'll work from the shotgun. Jones back to throw. Intercepted. That interception couldn't have come at a worse time for the offense.
Man, you said it. It's only the first half, and we're talking about this team being out of the football game?
To get back in the game, they need to start making some defensive stops and put some points on the board.
Has some daylight. And a huge run by the tailback.
This guy's always had outstanding vision, but it seems he's got some incredible quickness as well once he gets into the open field.
Boy, you're right. This kid showed me he's a great-looking athlete.
Bush lines up at the single back. Here's an opening. The 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the second quarter, our score is the Vikings 28, UAB nothing. Jones looks ready to kick this one off. Kicks it off. Rodgers takes it at the 4.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after throwing a pick was to come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that I wasn't intimidated.
And how many times did you go right back in there and throw another pick?
Well, Lee, as you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember, Scooter. You know better than that.
Jones on first down. Steps up. And it's incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 21. Jones back in the gun. Jones drops back to pass. And he brings it down. Across midfield at the 40, at the 30. And he's all the way down to the 16. The Blazers call for a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. 1st and 10. Ball on the 16. One-man backfield. There's the play fake. Anderson comes away with a sack. A big-time play by the defense.
Well, he just really overpowered the offense there. He simply used power to slide right through and come up with the pressure to bring down the quarterback.
The Blazers come out showing 3 wide. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 25. Jones back to pass. He steps up under heavy pressure. And he picks it off in the end zone. take over at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
One man backfield. They hand it off. He's on the run. Spinning across midfield at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. And he's got it.
Wow, what a fantastic season-long performance by this young man. Of all the great runners who have played college football, no one ever rushed the ball for this many yards in one season.
That's right, Kirk. And our congratulations go out to this young man. Super season.
And he tacks on the extra point. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is the Vikings 35, UAB nothing. Jones is lined up to kick this one off. Gibbs and Rogers deep to return. Rogers fields it in the end zone. All that work and nothing to show for their last drive.
Yeah, but these are tough kids, physically and mentally. I wouldn't be surprised to see them put together another long drive and get some points this time.
Going with the shotgun here. Anderson on the delay, and they hit him in the backfield. Nothing going on that one. Second and 10. Ball on the 19.
19-yard line.
UAB sets up in the I. Up the middle. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play.
That was a fantastic play by this defense.
Lee, you're right. Poor halfback, he had nowhere to go.
And it's been total. And the teams are lined up to start the second half.
Peyton back deep to return.
Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one. Peyton fields it at the 19 with the spin. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll get the ball here at the 28. The Vikings come out in the ace formation. Pollard will hand it off. Colbert brings him down. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 31. The Vikings come out in a 2 tight end set. Here he goes. At the 40. Inside the 30. To the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. How about this guy, Coach?
Are you kidding me? A 100 or even 200-yard game is understandable. But 300 yards? Ha! You got to be kidding me.
And he hits the PAT. And just over 2 minutes left here in the third. The score is the Vikings 42, UAB nothing. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Rogers fields it in the end zone. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 19-yard line. UAB goes with the ace set here. Jones to the air on first down. Got it. Knocked out of bounds. The wide receiver picks up good yardage that time. It's first and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Gibbs, the lone back. Jones drops to throw. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Incomplete pass. Second and 10. Ball on their own 32. Jones on the option. He laterals the ball. And it's scooped up by the running back. Anderson with a takedown. They get lucky and recover the loose ball.
Running the option gets a little bit tricky sometimes. It's not as easy as it looks.
Third down and 3 coming up. Ball on the 39. Gibbs is the single setback. Jones will throw for it. Wants the middle, and he drops it.
Fourth and 3. Ball on the 39-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. He gets it away.
Back deep to return.
Bush fields it at the 24. And that was a sensational punt return.
Yeah, Brad, he got some really good blocks downfield and busted through.
They'll go to work at the 48. Bush, the lone back. Bush on the give. Here's an opening. And down he goes. And that was a fantastic run by the tailback.
This defense has got to get back to the basics. Just a simple counter play, and they were not ready at all.
I don't know. They're just getting overpowered right now up front.
There he goes. Sullivan brings him down. That was a nice run.
Boy, he did a nice job of keeping his feet moving. Good, solid run.
Single set backfield. He gets another carry. And they'll score.
I'm so impressed with this running back, Coach.
Let me tell you, Kirk, he got the ball a couple of moves later. He's in there for a touchdown. What a play.
And he tacks on the extra point. Just over a minute to go here in the third quarter. And the score, the Vikings 49, UAB nothing. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Not a real deep kick, should be returned. Gibbs fields it at the 2. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll set up shop at the 18.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
It's a full house backfield. Toss. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Good play there by the defense.
This is just a toss to the tailback, but the defense gets a good read on his play and was able to stop him for a loss.
Gibbs lines up in the deep back. I formation. Pitches back. He breaks free. Patterson with a takedown. Gain of 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
It's third down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 25. They line up in the jumbo set. Gibbs on the toss. Mason brings him down. Nice defensive stand there.
And some good play calling defensively. They always had someone in the right spot to make a play and force the 3 and out.
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away.
Back deep to return.
Didn't get all of that one. Bush takes it at the 47. Gets past the tackler.
He almost broke it there.
Like you said, Coach, one more block, and that could have been 6.
They'll take over at the 38-yard line. The Vikings come out in the ace formation. On the ground with the tailback. The 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. And that was quite an amazing touchdown run by the halfback.
Oh, no doubt about it. This guy's the real deal, my friend. Kirk, where's this guy on your Heisman list?
Well, I have to have him near the top, Coach. If you look at his numbers and his explosive play on the field, as we just saw there, how can you not have him up there?
And he hits the PAT. Just a few seconds remaining now in the third quarter. And our score, the Vikings 56, UAB nothing. Jones ready to kick. Gibbs and Rogers back ready to return. Kicks it off. Gibbs takes it at the 4. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 23. Ace backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. Across the middle. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 23. The Blazers come out showing 3 wide. Kramer set to go to the air. Steps up in the pocket. Got it. Ewing with a takedown. And that was a big pass play. Kramer comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll throw on 1st down. He's under some heat. And that one's fallen incomplete. Well, he missed his receiver there, Coach.
Yo, this kid needs to relax a little bit more. That ball's coming out 100 miles an hour. You can't expect the receivers to get to that one.
Defense lines up with 8 men in the box. Steps up. They'll make the sack. They just got to the quarterback for the 4th time today.
This offensive line has to be able to protect the quarterback better. They're giving up sacks left and right.
Kramer lines up with 5 wide out. Drops back to pass. Across the middle. And he can't make the catch. The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. He punts it. Bush fields it at the 31. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown. They'll start this drive at the 46-yard line. Ace backfield. Pollard hands it off. Got an opening. And he's taken down at the 44-yard line. I got to see that one again. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44. The Vikings line up in an I formation. He's got an opening. The 10. And he will score. This halfback's having an amazing day running the ball. Coach, what do you got?
Well, he's about to be headed for the record books. A few more carries like that, and he's going to have more yards today than any other running back in college football history.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the 4th quarter, the score is the Vikings 63, UAB nothing. Jones ready to kick. Kicks it off. Number 25 takes it from the 6. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 21-yard line. The Blazers line up with 3 wide. Kramer steps back to pass. And they get the sack. Kirk, how many sacks do they have now?
And that gives them 5 for the game. This offensive line has got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
It's 2nd down now and 13 to go. Ball on the 18. UAB lines up with 3 receivers. Kramer back to throw. He's in trouble. And he's hammered as he lets it go. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
UAB lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. Eaton drops it. Well, the defense stood tall there.
Well, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
Avery to punt this one away.
Bush back to return.
Punts the ball away. Bush takes it at the 49. A good return. They'll go to work at the 33-yard line. The Vikings come out in the ace formation. Jets that one. He has some room. The 10. Touchdown! What a spectacular individual effort by the running back.
This guy runs with a lot of determination. He never seems to go down after the first hit.
And listen up, guys. This kid is a good-looking football player. He can run with speed and power, and whoop, he makes the big guys miss him.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than a minute to go in the fourth quarter, the score is the Vikings 70, UAB nothing. Jones ready to kick. Kelly and number 25 set to return. Here's the kick. Kelly fields it in the end zone. He should have downed it there.
Yep, like they say, hindsight is 20/20. It looked good early, but it got real bad late.
They'll take over at the 11-yard line. UAB lines up with 3 receivers. And down he goes at the 15. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 15. Number 25 alone in the backfield. He drops back. He steps up. Here they come. He's right there for the interception. He's got some blockers. Touchdown. And he tacks on the extra point. So we're down to just a few seconds remaining here in the ball game. And our score, the Vikings 77, UAB nothing. Jones ready to kick. Kelly and number 25 back deep to return. He hits a booming kick. Number 25 fields it in the end zone.
Let's watch this defense and how aggressive they are. They were able to get a pick the last time, and they're like a wild animal. When they smell blood, they go in for the kill.
Take it easy, Coach. You're getting excited.
Hey, that's right, sweetheart. I'm always excited.
Kramer to the air on first down. His receiver has it, and he's taken down. What a play.
Boy, solid job there by the quarterback, recognizing the defensive coverage and delivering the ball to the open receiver.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47. And thank goodness this one finally comes to an end, because I'd hate to see it get any uglier. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
Well, this is no big surprise. I think we all anticipated a severe beating in this one. UAB knew they didn't stand much of a chance, but they probably would have liked to keep it a little bit closer than it ended up. There's just not a whole lot you can do when you're facing such a talented team like that.
That concludes another game of NCAA football 2000.